They were once called the bankers of kings, a single family that influenced nations, wars, and empires through a vast web of finance. The Rothschilds, a name tied to immense power, whispered influence, and unimaginable wealth. But between two world wars, something vanished. A massive portion of their gold reserves. Some say it was looted. Others believe it was hidden in secret vaults. And a few claim it was moved strategically to preserve power when the world was collapsing. This is the story of the missing Rothschild gold and the mystery that still echoes across Europe. In the 19th and early 20th centuries, the Rothschild banking family was at its peak, with branches in Paris, Vienna, London, Frankfurt, and Naples. They funded railroads, governments, even military operations. And most importantly, they accumulated gold, tons of it, stored in central banks, private vaults, and secure transports across Europe. But then came World War I, followed by World War II, two of the most destructive events in human history, and two perfect opportunities for wealth to vanish. When Hitler invaded Austria in 1938, the Nazis seized control of the Vienna branch of the Rothschild Bank. They arrested Baron Louis de Rothschild and demanded ransom. They confiscated assets, including artwork, estates, and gold. To this day, historians are still unsure how much gold was taken by the Nazi regime. Some estimates say it was in the hundreds of millions of dollars, adjusted for today. Much of it was never recovered. And Austria wasn't the only place. In France, the Vichy regime collaborated with German forces to freeze and transfer Rothschild assets. Entire vaults were emptied, and shipments of gold left without record. Some destined for Berlin, others for Swiss or Spanish intermediaries. The Swiss National Bank was later accused of receiving Nazi gold, some of which may have been Rothschild-owned. Yet, the paper trail disappears. Even in post-war restitution cases, only a fraction of the stolen wealth was returned. So where did the rest go? One theory suggests the gold was secretly moved before the invasions. That Rothschild agents, aware of the political storm, began transferring gold to hidden accounts, offshore vaults, or underground locations known only to the family's inner circle. Some believe London or New York branches absorbed parts of the reserve quietly, keeping them shielded from Axis powers. Others claim the Vatican, Swiss banks, or even Middle Eastern allies helped relocate or store Rothschild gold during the war. And then there's the most elusive idea, that the gold was never meant to be found, that it remains part of a family trust, beyond public records, fueling influence, funding generations, and remaining invisible by design. The Rothschilds are notoriously private. No one knows the full extent of their holdings, and attempts to investigate usually end in dead ends or sealed files. So the question remains, was the Rothschild gold truly lost? Or was it protected all along, in a way only the world's most powerful dynasty could do? Subscribe to Hidden Gold Files for more elite vaults, vanished fortunes, and the gold history never forgets, even when the world does.